Hello everyone, and welcome to ETCV 631, Advanced Multimedia. I'm Chris Johnson, and I'm your instructor for this course. Now, this course is designed to introduce you to some industry standard production tools, partly with Adobe Creative Suite. We'll also be looking at doing some coding and have you reflecting on future directions. So let's look a little bit more in depth into the course. As a student at the University of Arizona, you have access to the entire Adobe Creative Cloud suite. This is just some of the applications that are available in Creative Cloud. To gain access to your Creative Cloud tools, you'll go to odl.arizona.edu/tools/adobe-creative-cloud. On that page, you'll want to scroll down and click on the Request Access here. I'm not going to do that because the page knows I'm staff, and so it will not show me what the student request page is. So just know that you're going to need to go there, you'll fill in some information, and then you'll get an email that will give you everything you need to know to download Creative Cloud. You have access to cloud as long as you're a U of A student. And I believe that they may be having you sign up again every semester just to keep their records straight. So if at any point while you're a UA student you lose access to cloud, just come back to this page. Now, we'll be looking at three specific Creative Cloud tools. The first tool we'll look at is Adobe Illustrator. Now, you may have used Photoshop in the past to manipulate images, and those are called raster graphics. The difference between Illustrator and Photoshop is Illustrator creates something called a vector graphic. And the main advantage of this is that vector graphics can be resized and you don't get the pixelation that you get if you're trying to resize a raster graphic. So for example, if you've ever tried to expand a graphic in Photoshop and it got all kind of fuzzy looking, that doesn't happen when you size an Illustrator file. For this project, you're going to be creating a logo that includes a traced vector image, some hand drawing, and stylized text. So please note that the applications you're learning do all have a fairly high learning curve, and I will not expect you to be fully proficient in Illustrator or the other applications. You're going to learn basically, about 10 to 15% of the application, but that much will give you the skills that you need to be successful. So Dr. Straight designed this course, and he's got some really good resources. I think if you follow his directions and make sure that you're asking me questions or posting questions in the Slack channel for everybody else, these projects will turn out to be pretty fun for you. The second application is Audition, and this is Adobe's audio editing program. Here you're going to create a short podcast episode that includes some narration, background music, and audio mixing. And finally, you'll look at Premiere Pro, which is Adobe's video editing software. So a good portion of the course focuses around you learning these three applications. Now, I recognize that you may already be proficient in one or more of these applications. If that's the case, and you have a product that you created that matches what I'm looking for in the assignment, you can certainly submit that. If you have any questions about this, please contact me. We'll also have you doing a bit of coding through an organization called code.org. You'll spend a little time reflecting on some future directions of technology. And here you'll research a couple of journal articles and summarize them for us that talk about the future of technology. And then based on what you've learned in this class and other classes, you'll predict how you might be using technology differently in your classroom in a year from now, 3 years from now, and 5 years from now. And then there's my usual final reflection. So our main communication channel will be Slack. And I strongly recommend that if you have questions or run into problems, that you post them in the appropriate Slack channel. There's one for each of the applications. And please don't hesitate to answer somebody else's problem, because we have a lot of talent in this program, and you may know a shortcut or a way around something that I don't, so I'll be able to learn too, which is really great. That's it for the course. I look forward to seeing everything that you all come up with. And as always, if you have any questions, DM me on Slack.